Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Chad and Diana. We're so excited to almost be done with this semester. I bet you're super excited too. We're doing this project, substance related disorders. So, we need to know what a substance related disorder is. Substance related disorder, found on dictionary.com, is a disorder of intoxication, dependence, abuse, and substance withdrawal caused by um, various substances, both legal and illegal. And a little bit more about them is these substances include alcohol, caffeine, nicotine. I'm not going to mention all of them. Marijuana, cocaine, PCP, hallucinogens, and so forth. And so we talk about these because these are some things that could be really harmful to our bodies and be harmful amongst clients or individuals that we're working with. We just don't want this. I mean, right now I really want some caffeine so I could get through this semester, but do I really need caffeine? Some substance disorders are used to include abuse and dependent. Some substance included disorders might talk a little bit about some anxiety, mood disorders, and some other stuff that substance includes when it is used. Substance dependent, we talk about this in the book, is a craving. I mean, have you ever just been somewhere? And I know this sounds silly coming from a guy, but I've been to a cheesecake factory in Salt Lake, and just the smell going into the cheesecake factory makes me really want cheesecake. But so it is a craving, and it talks about a substance dependence is characterized by continued by the substance even after user has experienced serious substance related problems. It talks about the dependent user has a craving and needs more of a substance to achieve, and the effect and lesser amount of substance included in the past. Sorry about that. Okay. And here are some cool things for some features that I wanted to talk about, and just some interesting stuff is individuals between the ages of 18 to 24. I will fix that. I put 8 to 24. That is not correct. It's 18 to 24 years old have a high prevalence rate for the use of almost virtually every substance that we talked about. And I thought that was interesting because we think of these things and we think of drugs, alcohol, stimulants, PCP, hallucinogens, marijuana, opiates, and just all these like substances, and like even polysubstance. We think about them and we wonder to ourselves, why is individuals from the ages of 18 to 24 have a high prevalence rate for these? And I think it's got to do with just our body is maturing into a certain age. It's maturing to become an adult. It's maturing with muscles, bones, and everything. And so we're able to have a prevalence rate for this. And also some fun features is so dependence can occur at any age, but it's typically in the mid-20s to 40 years old that we see this. Another fun fact are most are males, and culture is a factor. You think about this, the majority of us, I believe, in this class lives here in America. The 4th of July wasn't that long ago, and we see this on the street. We see people walking the street smoking marijuana, which is illegal, and other substances, drinking alcohol, and it's just crazy. But we're here to help them out, and that's something that we need to be keen on in these features. So, can people become tolerant on substances? I believe so. People can become tolerant and gain a sense of tolerance towards substance, and it could result in a substance-related disorder, as we're talking about. And I've got a question for you. So, if you are addicted to caffeine, can you consider that a substance-related disorder? Think about that one. Some signs of some withdrawals, signs from this disorder or any disorder is you can become really shaky. You can have a heart rate that's going to increase. You'll become most likely not to sleep that well, or you'll sleep just and be really tired. You're gonna have craves, and you're just gonna experience these signs through these symptoms. If you withdraw, what could happen? So if you have a withdrawal, some of the things that could happen is you can have school issues, family issues, loss of job, loss of family, etc. I would like to share just a quick little story. I'm gonna keep the name unknown, but I know somebody that has really suffered through drugs and alcohol in their life, that ended up getting a divorce and having some family issues. They tried to get into school, having a hard time getting into school. Single dad of 3, and has a hard time with relationships because of the drugs and the alcohol, and because he is tolerant about everything. It's pretty sad to see what's going on, but there is help. Substance-related disorders, we talk about them, are depressants, stimulants, and hallucinogens. So what is a depressant? A depressant or a central depressant is a drug that lowers neurotransmitters and neurotransmission levels, which is to depress or reduce arousal stimulations in various areas of the brain. What is a stimulant? A stimulant is a substance that raises a level of psychological or nervous activity in the body. So a stimulant is going to be something that's just going to make brain waves and the body act different. And what is a hallucinogen? We might think of a hallucinogen in everyday world as mushrooms or the magic mushrooms, but hallucinogen is going to be an agent which causes a hallucinogen. It's a substance that causes emotion or confusion. So we need to be careful there. Here's some of our resources if you want to look back at it. Diana and I, we had fun doing this project. I know I'm the voiceover of this project, but I just want to say that Diana put a lot of work and time and effort into this project, and I appreciate the opportunity to work with her. You know, it's a cool opportunity to take an online class and to learn from other students wherever they might be, in Rexburg, or, you know, I'm in the Mackay area, Mackay, Idaho area, and some other parts as I referee. But it's really cool to have this. I really hope you enjoyed this presentation. Keep trucking along. We're almost there. We're gonna do fine. I appreciate you guys' time and your patience. This will go on YouTube. I do apologize that it's a little shaky video. I promise I'm not on any substances. The only substance that I need is some sleep. So I hope you enjoy this, and you guys have a great night, and continue to work well and trust in Heavenly Father, and He will bless your life.